Hello, Service Unit Managers. This is Donna Lindsay, Interactive Marketing Manager, presenting for the Communications Department. Please note our winter schedule for all council service centers and shops. We'll be closing early on Friday, December 6th at noon. We'll be closed from Tuesday, December 24th through Wednesday, January 1st. We'll also be closed on Monday, January 20th. GSCSNJ is gearing up for a great cookie season with a lot of cookie marketing to help our girls grow their business. We will be marketing cookies online, in print, over the airwaves, and more. Both in New Jersey Family and South Jersey Mom magazines, you will find an ad. GSCSNJ will be marketing pieces include New Jersey Transit train and bus billboards, local press releases, radio, and social media. Do these girls look familiar? I hope so. All marketing materials created by GSCSNJ will include our own 2013 top sellers. From billboards to ads, our own girls will be the face of our program. Social media is a great tool to help promote the Girl Scout Cookie program. Look out for Facebook covers, shoutouts, cookie promos, and more on Flickr, Pinterest, and Facebook. Remember to use hashtags, short links, and to promote the 5 skills to really show what the cookie program is all about. Join us on our first day of the cookie sale, January 16th, for our social media kickoff. We'll ask everyone to post their favorite Girl Scout cookie with a link to the cookie booth locator. We've created a new Pinterest board just for you called the Idea Exchange. Share ideas with other troop leaders and more. To be able to pin to this board, you must be a registered GSCSNJ member, follow our social media guidelines, and adhere to the Girl Scout law. If you would like to become a pinner for this board, please send your request to dlindsay@gscsnj.org. Please note, GSCSNJ reserves the right to remove any pins or pinners. Have you updated your online subscription to include The Compass, our new monthly newsletter featuring upcoming opportunities? Visit us online at gscsnj.org/volunteers/e-news to update your subscription and to view past issues.
Good evening. This is Lori Wolfhope recording for Andrea Miller, Director of Membership Services and Community Development. Here are our numbers as of December 1st. Overall, we are experiencing a 4.6% increase, which equals an additional 1,075 members over the same time last year. I'm sharing our 2014 goals with you again to remind us what we are all working towards. As of December 1st, we were 73.4% to our council membership goal. We need to recruit, register, and engage an additional 8,688 members to achieve our 2014 goal. Here is our retention data as of December 1st. Same time last year, we had a 49% girl retention rate, or 12,422 re-registered girls. Our adult retention was 56%, or 7,199 re-registered adults. Our total retention same time last year was 51%, or 19,621 re-registered members. Please make sure that you get all of the active girls and adults in your service units registered. It is very important that all participating members are in fact registered, especially if they plan to participate in our 2014 cookie sale program. Yes, our big number keeps decreasing. This number represents the number of members registered last year that still have not re-registered for this year. Reach out to those lapsed members in your service units. You never know, someone may just need a gentle reminder or a helping hand. Thank you for all your recruitment and retention efforts. Your work is definitely making a positive difference.
Happy December! This is Bonnie Kelly, Manager of Learning Services. Volunteer Essentials 2013 to 2014 is now on our website under Volunteers. This resource is meant to be used online. It is your volunteer handbook that has lots of information on how to run Girl Scout program in a fun and safe way. When should you refer to Volunteer Essentials? Whenever you are planning activities with the girls. Please note the changes in the language about product program and fund development. Last week, we sent out the 2014 Adult Awards Resource Booklet. By now, you should have lined up volunteers who may or may not be part of your service team, who will organize and approve adult awards in your service unit. The Council Recognitions event will be held on Saturday, April 26th. I'd love to see you there. STEM 1.0. This event is a day of workshops where you will experience hands-on activities that you can then share with your girls. It will be held on Saturday, March 22nd at Camden County Community College. Imagine your STEM future is on its way. Research has shown that girls like STEM activities but are not going into STEM careers. We will deliver STEM experiments as well as career exploration and other hands-on activities from the Girltopia and Bliss Journeys. Why career exploration? Because the job market for STEM careers is growing and they pay well. Learning Services will be setting up program facilitator training soon. If you are interested in doing experiments like cleaning up an oil spill with high school girls, please let Martha, Stephanie, or me know. As always, if you have any questions, please contact the Learning Services team. Questions?
Hello, this is Lori Wolfhope, Manager of Volunteer Recruitment and Retention. The Recruitment and Retention team is very busy working with lots of lists these days. The weekly list of new members registering online continues to come in. Your specialist will be reaching out to you to review the troop these new members should be placed into or if they belong in your service unit. The second list we're working on is the list of girls who sold magazines and nuts and were not registered members. Again, we're reaching out to the service unit registers to follow up on these girls. There were approximately 200 council-wide that were not registered. The last list we are starting to work on is the list of members from last year that have not re-registered. We're reaching out to them to help them re-register or find out why they are not returning. Thank you for all your help in getting all of these members registered and placed appropriately. I am beginning the process of starting to check that all leaders and co-leaders, those registered as O1s and O2s, have had their background check completed. Once we've been able to verify all have had one, we will then be doing the 3-year recalls. Remember, our council requires a background check every 3 years for leaders, co-leaders, and overnight chaperones. Please remind your leaders and let them know if they receive a reminder to please go to the link and fill out the appropriate application and background check immediately. Thank you.
It's almost cookie time! Following the heels of a hectic holiday season, the weather can't decide which season to be, which has us dreading winter when it finally gets here. It's a perfect time to plan for spring and just what your troops want to use their cookie money for. Camp is one place that's jam-packed with fun, adventure, and friends. Does your troop want to have an amazing weekend at one of our camps? There's something about playing all day and then hanging around the fire with friends and the food that always tastes so much better when the girls have cooked it themselves. Maybe you want to plan your cookie profit for that. Or maybe the girls want to go to summer camp for a week together. Just think. No leader responsibility, shopping, permissions, or planning. Let us do the planning and deliver a week of fun they won't forget. Girls that sign up for the same weekend program will get to share a great summer experience. But I don't want to leave the leaders out. There's even an opportunity for you to join the girls at an end-of-the-year adventure at Saki. And guess what? You still don't have to shop or plan. We'll feed you, keep everyone busy throughout the day, and give you memories to last a lifetime. The girls love seeing their leaders meet the challenge to climb the rock wall and hit their first bullseye. All of this is possible with planning and budgeting before the cookie sale starts. That's step 1 for excitement. Step 2, get out there and sell those cookies. Step 3, that's the tough one. Waiting for your chance to come to camp. It's hard to put a value on this kind of fun. These are most of the costs to help you with your budgeting for a summer camp adventure. Step 4, we can't wait to see you at camp. If you need more specific info to help with girl planning and budgeting, please call or email Vicki Allen. Questions?
Good evening. This is Kimberly Reed, Director of Girl Scout Leadership Experience for our council, Girl Scouts of Central and Southern New Jersey. And I'm here to talk to you about the cookie program. It's more than just selling cookies. There are 5 skills that girls gain by participating in the cookie program: goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, and business ethics. Let's take a look at each of these skills and how they apply to the Girl Scouts that you work with. Goal setting. Girls set cookie sale goals individually and with their troop. They create a plan to reach them. Why is this important? This matters because girls need to know how to set and reach goals to succeed in school, on the job, and in life. Girls should be setting a cookie goal individually and with their troop, so 2 goals. Along with setting their goals, they need to have a plan on how they are going to achieve their goal. Why is this important, you might ask? Well, we know that goals are a part of life, in school, on the job, and in everything girls do. Let's see how to put this skill in action. Troop goal setting. Have a troop planning meeting. Have girls sit in a circle if possible. Circles are a great way to sit when planning and making decisions because everyone is equal. No one is in front of another and you can see all of the girls. Explain to the girls that it is almost the cookie season time. Ask the girls what they want to do with the cookie money they are going to earn. Start brainstorming ideas or suggestions. Use newsprint or another large piece of paper to write down the suggestions so everyone can see. This experience is different depending on the age level you work with. Girl Scout juniors, cadets, seniors, and ambassadors will probably be able to give you lots of suggestions. This could be a little challenging for our Girl Scout daisies and brownies, but that is what we're here for, to help them develop the skills associated with goal setting. Girl Scout daisies and brownies might need a little guidance. You can ask some leading questions like, are there any trips you'd like to take? Are there any activities you'd like to do that we're not doing now? It only takes 1 or 2 girls to throw out an idea to get the process going. Remember to write them all down. Now that the group needs to explore these ideas using things like budgeting, timing of the event, or any other factors that might be pertinent to your troop. Empower your Girl Scout juniors, cadets, seniors, and ambassadors to do this work. They will be able to research the costs of different trips and activities. Girl Scout daisies and brownies might need a little more help with this step. For example, if some of the ideas are going to the movies, taking a trip to Walt Disney World, or painting your own ceramics, maybe even an overnight at the Franklin Institute, I'm not sure if they'll know the true cost of these activities. You can ask your Girl Scout daisies and brownies if they know how much these activities cost. They might have an idea, but it might be up to the adult to really find out the true cost and bring it back to the troop. Once the girls know how much each activity costs and how many boxes they would need to sell to reach that goal, you're then going to pick a goal and a stretch goal to work on. Your goal should be, of course, lower than the stretch goal. The goal would be something like maybe taking a trip to the movies, and your stretch goal might be the overnight at the Franklin Institute. You want the stretch goal to be a little more of a stretch, something the girls can work towards, but you also want to have at least 2 goals so the girls know that there is something more to work towards. Of course, during the cookie sale, you would be monitoring your goals to see where you are in achieving either your goal or your stretch goal, and both goals may need some adjustment depending on the amount of cookies your troop sells. Girls should be setting a personal goal too. Following the same format as the troop goal setting, individual girls would be setting their own personal goal for the cookie program. This could be a number of boxes they want to sell or a development goal like practicing public speaking or making change. This should be something meaningful to the girl, and the girl needs to also develop a plan. If their goal was practicing their public speaking, some action steps might be practicing my cookie pitch with friends and family, selling cookies door to door with my parents, being the person at the cookie booth who talks to the customers, and so on and so forth. Girls need to have a plan so they know the steps they need to complete to meet their goal. Decision making. Girls decide where and when to sell cookies, how to market their sale, and what to do with their earnings. Why is this important? This matters because girls must make many decisions, big and small, in their lives. Learning this skill helps them make good ones. Along with goal setting, girls get to work on their decision-making skills. Girls should feel they are in a safe environment in their troop to make decisions. The cookie program gives girls the opportunities to practice making decisions as part of a group in regards to where to sell cookies, who is going to sell at cookie booths, what the troop is going to do with their proceeds. Girls also get to work on making decisions as an individual. How are they going to sell cookies to contribute to the troop goal? What are their personal goals they're working on, and how will they achieve those? Decision making also helps many girls find their voice and practice advocacy. Girls can advocate on what is important to them and their troop during the cookie program. Money management. Girls develop a budget, take cookie orders, and handle customers' money. Why is this important? This matters because girls need to know how to handle money, from their lunch money to their allowance and someday their paychecks. Money management is a big topic these days for the youth we work with. Financial literacy needs to be taught to our youth so they can be responsible adults. In Girl Scouting, we have many financial literacy badges for girls to work on. Here is a list by level of the financial literacy badges girls can earn. Working on these prior to or during the cookie season is a great way to reinforce many of the skills girls are working on during the program. People skills. Girls learn how to talk and listen to their customers, as well as learning how to work as a team with other girls. Why is this important? This matters because it helps them do better working in groups, in school, on teams, and wherever and whenever they are in a group setting. Let's be honest, people skills, we all need them. None of us can function alone all of the time, so learning to work in a group setting, taking time to listen to others, as well as learning how to communicate with others, are skills we carry throughout our lives. Girls are practicing people skills every day. Some ways you can reinforce and help girls practice their people skills are by creating troop rules. Does your troop have a troop agreement? This is kind of like troop rules. What is acceptable and not acceptable during your troop meetings? If you don't already have this, you might want to consider creating it with your girls. Things like one person talks at a time, being respectful of other people's opinions, and keeping our hands and feet to ourselves. To create a troop agreement, like everything else in Girl Scouting, start by asking the girls, what do they think should be on there? Of course, it will be different for all the groups. I always try to keep this positive, so instead of don't talk when someone else is talking, I like to rephrase it to one person talks at a time. Of course, reviewing the Girl Scout Promise and Law is also a form of troop agreement, since we all agree to these when we become members. Role-playing is a great activity to work on prior to the cookie sale. Have girls role-play different situations like a booth sale where a customer does not want to buy cookies. How about a cookie booth where a customer asks, what is your troop goal? Or a customer who asks the question, why are you selling cookies? It's been proven that if a girl can articulate their goals to customers, they sell more cookies. Let's be honest. You can buy cookies 365 days a year. People buy Girl Scout cookies to invest in our girls, their dreams, their activities, and their futures. Games like Whisper Down the Lane is another great way for girls to learn about messaging and how to communicate with others. This classic game where girls stand in a line and try to pass the message from one girl to another illustrates how hard it is to pass a consistent message to a lot of people. Have girls think of ways to get the message from the first to the last girl without changing it much. Do they need to add hand gestures so it's easier to remember? How about repeating it multiple times? I'm sure girls will figure out a way how to do this. Business ethics. Girls act honestly and responsibly during every step of the cookie sale. Why is this important? This matters because employers want to hire ethical employees, and the world needs ethical leaders in every field. To be honest and fair, we say this when we repeat the Girl Scout law, but do girls really know what this means? Business ethics help teach our girls that they are responsible and honest during the sale. From not taking orders early to making sure customers get the right change, customers get their orders in a timely fashion, and they turn in all their money to the troop by the deadline set. Girls might not think of their future right now, but we know as adults that being ethical in their sales are teaching girls a valuable life lesson that will benefit them throughout their lives. How do we put this in action? Business ethics is not something you can always see, but you can demonstrate this to the girls and explain what it means to have good business ethics. Remember, you, leaders, parents, and volunteers are a role model to your Girl Scout. Girls need to know they are not to sell cookies before the start date. This makes the sale fair to everyone. Also, selling in their local area, leaders and other adults can help define these boundaries as needed. Of course, family members are the exception, and girls should feel comfortable reaching out to their family for cookie orders or sales. Girls also need to know the dates when money and orders are due. Also, treating customers with respect even if they do not buy cookies. Not everyone is going to say yes. Helping girls know how to react to the no in a positive way is a great thing to practice. Being honest about the products. Girls need to know about the products they are selling so they can talk about them and answer questions from their customers. They also need to know that price adjustment is never okay. The price is what it is, $4 a box. Besides the 5 skills of the cookie sale that we talked about, goal setting, decision making, money management, people skills, and business ethics, girls also gain other benefits. Girls learn the importance of earning money to support themselves as well as their interests. Think about it. How satisfying is it for a girl to think, I've raised enough money to pay for my trip to the movies, Franklin Institute, or even Walt Disney World? Girls gain skills to be able to run their own business. Our alumni are strong in their voices when they talk about how the Girl Scout program helped them become the businesswoman they are today. It all has to start somewhere. Girls are also able to influence others. Remember, cookies are around all the time. Your Girl Scout is able to encourage people to buy cookies from her. Why? To help support her trip, to help her troop. There is always a reason. So I encourage you to share with your leaders the 5 skills of the cookie program. Encourage them to view the GSLE and Mate Chat from November on this topic. And remember, the cookie program is more than just selling cookies. Questions?
This is Ginger Haithcox, Product Program Manager, presenting the Product Program Department. Cookie College will be on Saturday, January 4th in South Brunswick, Middlesex County. There are spaces available for grades K through 8, and girls will be divided by Girl Scout level. There is also a separate workshop for new troop cookie managers to learn the ins and outs of the cookie program from experienced volunteers. This is a reminder that all initial orders are due in the SNAP system by December 6th. We will be uploading all of the girl names into the SNAP system this year. All of the uploaded girls will be the girl registrations received and processed by January 10th. The personified upload of girl names will be on January 13th. Newly registered girls can be added to the SNAP program by the troop. Either the troop cookie manager or troop leader can enter girls' names. Please be sure to enter their names as they appear on the membership registration or eBiz program. Great news! All of the forms are now uploaded to the council website. What you will notice is that the truck and warehouse schedule is not up yet. The truck and warehouse schedule will be uploaded once all of the sites are confirmed. Easy Text service will be available again this year. All of the 2013 contacts were removed, so please remember to sign up for the trucks and warehouses that you'd like to receive alerts for. This is something you will need to do each year to ensure that we do not spam anybody from last year. Has your service unit considered hosting a cupboard If so, please contact me, Ginger Haithcox, at ghaithcox@gscsnj.org to discuss options and the possibility of having a cupboard for your town. Now in its 4th year as part of our cookie program, we are offering the Square Credit Card Reader. The application deadline for this year is January 25th, 2014. You will also find on our website a newly designed Taste of Home flyer to be used for booth sales to explain the program, and also the Buy 5 postcards available for download. The Buy 5 postcards will print 4 to a page, and troops should remember to include their troop number on all Buy 5 entry forms. Lastly, we would like to mention something new in SNAP this year. There are SNAP tasks that are set by the council. We will be using them to remind troops or service units of important tasks. We've already tested this with our service unit cookie managers with great success. Once tasks have been completed, they can be marked as such.